Hey guys, we're here at the first of the barrier bosses. As usual, it's gonna be Pruslas. Uh, this is another tricky fight. We can do it, but there's probably gonna be some death. Here's our current levels and general stats. I decided to throw the Mighty Armlet on Hyuno and on Mina just for this fight, because we don't really need agility for this. Pruslas is already kind of slow, and he doesn't have much defense, so we want to get as much attack out as possible. He is a hard hitter, and we might run out of time before we'll just get killed. His critical hit can one-shot both Mina and Kirill, and if Hyuno is not at full HP or not above 232 HP, he is going to die as well. I gave him, the hero, our one Ygg Leaf that we have at the moment. There's no point in bothering with healing much, but I did pick up some power shields just to self-heal for people, because we're going to need it. And I also have the Kerplunk Bracer ready to go on Hyuno in case Mina and Kirill go down, or if something seems like I really need, like if I run out of my Ygg Leaves or something, it's a good time to just make sure I can revive everybody to survive the fight. I've been able to reliably beat him, but every time in my test runs, I've accidentally died, so. Now, as for Mina here, already mentioned, I already have the Mighty Armlet. I did bring the Massacre Sword, but you don't need it. She's got the other power shield. The Massacre Sword you don't need to do because his defense is already rather low. Don't bother with sapping. You're better off just attacking. As for Kirill, we did find a mirror shield, so I upgraded him with that. Originally, I had another different shield on him. I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically just unnecessary. He doesn't need anything other than just the extra defense, and the magic defense from that is not bad either. He did have a happy hat on, but it's really not worth it right now. It's only good for travel. He's got the Staff of Salvation that we got from the Ygg Tree. It's worth it. And I also gave him a bunch of elemental staves, but he's not going to be needing it for this fight. That's just because his attack's lowest out of the three, so gave him other alternatives. But, yep, you don't need your herbs for this. You don't really need to heal much. The only person you need to worry about healing is Hyuno. The other two, they're better off just either kabuffing or attacking. So, why don't we get started? If I fail this recording, I will show you the failure before trying this for real. But, boss time! Let's do this. Hyuno, go ahead and attack. Mina, go ahead and attack. And Kirill, you're going to kabuff. I've also started carrying around Mina's deck of cards because since I've been able to figure out, hey, you get 2 free pulls for the most part each time. Alright, you're below 230 Hyuno, so Kirill's going to go ahead and heal you. I don't think I didn't kabuff, did I? My bad. I'm not sure if I did or not. I lose track very easily when I'm doing the voiceovers here. I'm going to kabuff anyway. Again. Or not again. Who knows? And that's why I kabuffed anyway. Okay, we're alright. Let's re-kabuff again. Kirill's going to be kabuffing or healing. Okay. Oh! There goes Mina. Okay. That's alright. Go ahead and Ygg Leaf her up. And you're better off just attacking for now, because your buff wouldn't reach her anyway. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you're going to attack, and you're going to kabuff anyway, because why not? Refresh everybody. Ugh. Dick. Well, at least Mina's dodging like a fiend. Kirill doesn't get to contribute much on the attacks right now. And... oh, good! We survived. Alright. For this, Power Shield, you're going to attack, and you're going to Staff of Salvation, Hyuno. We gotta get him up fast, so... you two attack, and Staff of Salvation, this. Yig Leaves are allowed because that's not a healing spell. It's only healing spells that we're banning. Okay, we're fine. I don't remember how we are on buffs, but I'm just going to keep going. Okay. Mina's the most likely one going to die anyway. You know what? Rika buff anyway. Alright, Kirill and Hilno are maxed out on buff. Oh, we did it! Whew! Yeah, as you can see, it's really messy. You really want him to hope that he's going to hit Hilno. The other two just won't survive because critical hits ignore defense. But, alright. And we get a crappy club. I'll meet you at the next one, which will probably be Barbatos Slim. So, I'll meet you there. Okay guys, we're here at Barbatos. Not much has changed in terms of our equipment setup, other than me rearranging some things. I didn't replace my Ygg Leaf, but you really shouldn't need it. One thing is, I did move the Massacre Sword over to Kirill, since Kirill is the most likely one to have nothing to do at times, but he's also going to be the most busy at times too, so it's going to be a little weird and ridiculous. Barbatos has a lot of, he's got better speed than what do you call it? Pruslas. Also has better defense too, so you might want to lower his defense, but it's also hard to fit it in since he has many different ways to attack you, from using breath attacks to kaboom to physically assaulting you. So it's going to be a little rough, but it's doable. I'd say this is probably the most interesting fight to be, well, had here. So why don't we go ahead and get started here? Yes, yes, yes. For Barbatos time! Alright, Zap does about the same damage as Hilno's attack right now, but you want the extra crit chance, so you may as well just regularly attack with him. As for Mina and Kirill, well, Mina's going to start off with Insulate, and Kirill's going to Kabop. The usual. He can't Disruptive Wave, at least. But he's still dangerous with Kaboom, because we don't have a way to protect against that other than Bounce or Snub. And I honestly don't find it worthwhile to use Snub or Bounce here, since you want to have Insulate or Kabuff up. So, alright, Mina and Kirill are frozen in fear. That's the other issue. Alright, and that's going to hurt. Alright, you're going to attack. I'm going to have you Power Shield, and you're going to Staff of Salvation. He'll know. Everyone gets frozen in fear this time. Alright, only He'll know gets to attack. That's fine. Yeah, you can keep doing that. That's fine with me. And as for Mina, Mina is going to use Kaswoosh in this case because she just doesn't have the, her attack's not as good compared to the possibility of her damage for with Kaswoosh. Alright, that went through, that's good. You're going to attack. I'm going to see how you do with attack now that his defense is down a little. 77, that's on average better than Kaswoosh, but not the same damage potential. Also, I think Insulate or Buff went down, I can't tell. Yeah, Insulate went down. You're going to Insulate. I want you to self-salvation yourself, because Kabuff hasn't gone down yet. Insulate runs out faster for some reason. Oh, there it is. In that case, you go ahead and heal yourself, and you Kabuff. Alright, Insulate's up, that helps. I'm thinking when I get the Metal King shield, I probably will give it to Kirill to give him the extra breath resistance. Alright, attack. Yeah, go ahead and Kaswoosh because he needs to heal. He can't spare a moment to Kasap right now. Oh, that hurt. Yep, defense went back up. Whoops. Go ahead and Power Shield instead so he could Salvation. He'll know. Having a steady attacker really does help. Alright. That's fine. You attack. I'm going to say... Nah. Yeah, Power Shield so he could self-heal too. Mina potentially has the best damage here, but because of Kaswoosh's wide range of damage, it's not reliable as much. I'm going to say Kabuff again now, refresh it. Insulate's probably going to have to go up after this. Yeah, 104, that's better than anyone's regular attacks right now. Alright, I'm going to say you attack instead. You're going to insulate, and you're going to Salvation Mina, because Hyono can survive a little better. Haha! I predicted right. Debating. Nah, you can get away with attacking. You're going to Kaswoosh. You're going to Salvation. He'll know. Once we get the Sage Stone, things will be a little easier. Uh-oh. Okay, we're okay. Alright, you're going to attack. I'm going to have you Power Shield, and you're going to Salvation yourself. I'd rather start playing this a little conservatively, because we got a little low there. Salvation, he'll know. We're going to probably need to re-Kabuff or Insulate soon. Kaboom is the most dangerous thing here, because that's the only thing we can't protect against. I'm going to say re-Insulate now, and Salvation yourself for now. I think Kabuff's still fine. It seems to last longer than Insulate usually. Alright, yeah, you can Kaswoosh. Now you can Kabuff. I don't think Barbatos' attack is as dangerous either, but it's still good to be sure. Why do you have breath resist? Oh, the Iron Shield actually does give some percentile resistance. That's why she's got slightly better. Actually, no, you can still keep going. And you're going to Salvation her. You should almost be there, though. Alright, you can still Kaswoosh. You're going to Salvation yourself. The good thing is, though, generally we're going to be able to keep up with the healing as long as he doesn't War Cry too much, because that's the second most dangerous thing for him to do. A double Kaboom could cripple us, though. I'm going to say you could attack again. Yeah, let's keep up the... Yeah, let's keep up the Assault. I was debating, but not. Keep up the Assault. Alright, this might be a full heal round, huh? No, it isn't. Yeah, you keep attacking. You're gonna keep Insulate this time, because we want to keep that up, and you're gonna Salvation him. Okay, full round of healing time. Alright, everybody, use your items. You know what? Let's risk a tarot card, because I think she could survive one more. We might get the sun. Oh! Oh, shit! I was just hoping for that. That's great! I kind of wasted everyone else's turn but that's still great. I love that. When that happens, it's basically multi-heal. When that happens. Rika buff, because I am losing track. We're probably going to want to Insulate soon, too. But yeah, that's what... It's good for, like, 2 random pulls, and that's about it. You need a Salvation... You know what, just in case. I probably could level them up more, use some of my life seeds on these guys, but it's just kind of like... I don't know. Alright, you can go Swoosh, and you're going to Salvation her. This is a little longer than I was hoping it would be, but I didn't really expect to have to heal as much. Alright. Luckily, we now actually have items that can help us heal. I haven't had to use the Power Shield since, like, Dragon Quest II for healing, in particular, I mean, yeah, sure, I've gotten these before, but usually they're outclassed by other better items, like other Steps of Salvation and whatnot. But there we go. Like I said, it's a little more interesting, at least. It just gets a little dicey at times. At worst. But you also knew that we're going to survive. It's just going to take a bit. But alright. And that's a level up. Next up, I think we'll be doing Rashaverak. The name I can never remember. The dragons, though, I think. So I'll meet you there. Oh, you learn Kerplunk. We'll never be able to use it, probably. I don't know. It's a thought. But anyway, I'll meet you at the next fight. Okay, guys, welcome to the simplest fight. Rashaverak, whatever you want to call him. Mostly because this is the one where we just try to kill them all at the same time. There's several things you could do. You could snooze them so they don't hurt you. You could just blast them. I'm going to go with the blasting idea. I also changed some stats around here, as you can notice up there. I used up all my life seeds, and I split them between Mina and Kirill to make sure they catch up with Hyono's HP for now. It's going to be blown away as they level, of course, but I figured, you know what, let's keep them consistent. Even though Mina's higher level, Mina does level slower than the others anyway. And plus, she's at this level now. It's not like I'm going to kill her off just so that I could try to keep their levels even or anything. They all level at different paces. Just let's leave it. I also split the remaining strength seeds up between the hero and Mina. I basically gave them 10 strength seeds each, and using manipulation, I got the max strength value each, so they basically just got 30 strength plus each. Now, I did it that way just because I wasn't sure if I wanted Mina to have decent strength or not, and I was like, you know what, let's go for it anyway, just so we'll have an option later for those times when we can't. She might not be able to use her magic. Better than just having only Hyono being able to efficiently attack or something. Since I'm planning on Kirill to be the main healer using the Sage Stone, and Mina as the backup healer using the Staff of Salvation later on. We don't have a Sage Stone yet, obviously, so that's why she's going to be mainly attacking somewhat. Agility seeds all went to our hero because he's the slowest of the bunch. And I gave all my wisdom seeds to Kirill at the moment just because, maybe it'll help him with his level up MP or something. I think MP, wisdom really doesn't matter in this, or maybe it helps with AI. Wisdom is a weird one. Same with luck. Luck is kind of weird too, but we don't have luck seeds in this. So I also saved all my MP seeds because I wasn't sure, and my resilient seeds because I wasn't sure how I want to distribute them. I also have one extra life seed for just in case. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how I want to distribute magic seeds yet because maybe Hyono needs them, maybe Kirill needs them, who knows. As for our general item setup, this time since we're not attacking, I gave my hero the Meteorite Bracer so he can just speed through. He'll be using the Icicle Dirk as his attack because he doesn't have Kazap yet. Mina's going to be swooshing. She doesn't really need her items set up here. And Kirill's going to be using the Staff of Divine Wrath when needed, but for the most part, he's just going to be healing or kabuffing. And we're going to start off with Insulate with Mina as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. That was a long explanation, but I just wanted to catch up everyone on the stats here. So, anyway, sort of mini boss time! Icicle Dirk. Let's go ahead and insulate so we have less healing to worry about, and Kabuff as well for the same reason. Really, if you wanted to have it always consistent, you just use the Icicle Dirk over and over because it has the most consistent damage. The swoosh has a wide range, so there's a chance that we might accidentally kill like 2 or something. And that's a case where if that happens, I'll have Mina use like snooze or kasnooze or whatever. But anyway, from now on, it's just Kaswoosh and Staff of Divine Wrath. I use these because wind and ice are the only 2 things that Rashaverak have 0 resistance to. Excluding Zap, but again, Hyono does not have his multi-targeting Zap spells yet. So do this, Kaswoosh, and Staff of Divine Wrath. Swoosh apparently has consistent-ish damage. It's kind of weird. Mina's Swoosh, meanwhile, is wide range. I do wonder if Wisdom helps with the range or not. I doubt it. But anyway, yeah, just keep on going. Oh, damn it! I pressed my button too much. It didn't matter. Okay, we're fine. I was a little worried there. Oh, a level up. Is it Kirill? Yeah, it's Kirill. Was curious about that too. Yeah, Kirill's going to gain better HP overall in the end, but that's okay. All right, that's it for Rashaverak. I will meet you over at Aamon. I'll see you there. Alright, we're at the last one here. It's Aamon himself, and he is actually not too bad with the proper setup, but he can be pretty bad since we don't have a way to resist his magical attacks. Anyway, let's go over our item setup. For this, he'll nose back on the Mighty Armlet because we want him to be able to just keep on attacking. Power shields there as usual, Kerplunk, Bracer, and Ygg for emergencies. You could use Zap on Aamon, but it's not worth it because he's going to be constantly casting Bounce on himself, and it's just like not worth disrupting that and using Zap for it. Plus, the attack's generally going to be better. Meanwhile, Mina here is going to be kind of an intermixed here. She will be using her spells a little bit on the minions summoned, but she'll be switching over to the Mighty Armlet afterwards to help with the attack since she does decent damage. And as for Kirill's going to, as usual, mainly healing. He'll use the Massacre Sword when he's able to, and also the Icicle Dirk on the minions as well. I was debating on using the Zenithian Sword to distract Aamon into casting Bounce, but I don't think it's worth it, and also Kirill's got too much to do, and it's not worth it for wasting Mina's turns using it just for that. So that's the general idea. So why don't we go ahead and fast forward through his stupid speech, because Aamon's an asshole, we know it. Yes, you are behind everything, you suck. Let's get started. We're starting off with Hyuno is going to constantly be attacking Aamon, only stopping if he needs to heal himself. Aamon has a self-healing regen type of effect every turn, 20 HP. Not as bad as Balzac's, but still. Mina's going to go ahead and swoosh the Drilling Ghouls, and we're going to start off with Kabuff on Kirill, just to make sure that the ghouls can't do shit to us, really. And also that when Aamon attacks, it's mostly a waste. Yeah, Crackle. You could also use Hyuno's Snub or have him use his Zenithian Shield to bounce back spells, because we're not really using spells on each other right now, but I don't think it's necessary for this. Yeah, you go ahead and keep swooshing, and I'm going to have you go ahead and Icicle Dirk the Drilling Ghouls. Alright, we got a couple there. Alright. Yeah, 100 damage each time there. We're going to now switch her over to the Mighty Armlet. And I'm actually going to have her use one of her tarot cards just for funsies here. Just in case we get the sun. And I'm going to have him finish off the Drilling Ghoul. Thank you. Gives him a little bit of healing that way. It does some damage, but that was not necessary. Alright, enough fooling around. She switched over. Let's go ahead and attack, and I'm going to have you Salvation Mina. I could have him use the Sap Sword, but it's not needed right now. Massacre Sword, whatever. Okay. You need to heal. You're going to be the attacker this time, and you're going to Salvation Hyuno to help him out. Yeah, I love the power shields, though. I'm glad I was able to use them. If I wasn't stealing all those Staff of Salvations on the other no-heal run, I would have been using power shields for people. But you know what? Stealing the Salvations staves really helped make Tornico useful in that, so I don't regret it. It also means, so, you know, hey, if you really need to, in challenges where Tornico's not prohibited, he could be very useful for maxing out stats if you really want him to. Which, you know, I might consider if I could think of a challenge for that. If you guys have ideas, by all means, go for it. I'm going to say Salvation, the hero. Okay. Ooh, nice crit. Yeah, the defense I'm not really worried about right now. Try Masker Sword. You know, the wiki says he 75% resisted, but I've been having very good luck with it. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it, though. Go ahead and Salvation Mina. Yeah, he's got pretty good agility. I also like that mini bounce back. And there you go. Yeah, it's not too bad. His stats aren't crazy like much later, so we're good on that. Alright, all we got left is Necrosaro, which we're probably gonna have to level grind for. We'll see, though. I will see you there, then.